everyone. I'm so excited that you are here sharing a little bit of my heart with you guys tonight. My name is Kristen Adams. I am a nurse practitioner by trade, and I have been lucky enough to be partnered with Aluva here for a few months. We just found a home here in November of 2023. I have looked high and low throughout the industry. I've been a part of the network marketing industry for over 10 years now, alongside of working full time as a nurse practitioner. And I have been looking for a company that has a heart like Aluva. This company is full of amazing products that you're going to get a chance to hear about tonight. Products that have helped me with so many of my own personal health concerns and so many more, with the highest level quality of products, in addition to products that are truly impactful in your life. We have amazing athleisure wear that feels so comfortable in your skin. If you're like me, I wear pajamas for work, right? I wear scrubs, and as soon as I come home, I love to change into something comfortable. You're going to absolutely love our athleisure wear. And we have amazing skincare in our beauty line that you guys are going to hear a little bit about tonight. And so with that, I'm excited to share that within Aluva is love, and within love is you. And we are a network marketing company. We do abide by all the FTC disclaimers. So we're not going to make any claims here. Our goal is to share with you what we love about this company, and hopefully you find that you love this company as well. Now, you can take a screenshot of this QR code if you want to go back and look at anything more in depth. This will connect you to this PowerPoint here tonight, so you can go back and look and, peek around a little bit more. So go ahead and take a screenshot right now if you are new and you're joining us here tonight. Now, this slide, you're going to recognize a lot of these brands. And what I love about these brands is they are all very identifiable. And within these brands, they have huge marketing budgets, right? For people to be able to find these products and fall in love with them too. But what we do here at Aluva is we share what we love and what we have fallen for, and we get to share that with you. And that is truly the magic of network marketing companies. Now, I'm not going to go into all the detail. Instead, I'm going to introduce our CEO and founder, Gavin Dixon. He is an amazing mastermind behind this company, and I cannot wait for you to hear his heart tonight. Gavin, are you there?
I am.
Thanks for joining us. I'm going to pass it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Aluva, in the middle of Aluva is love, and in the middle of love is you. And we talk a lot about that. And it's one of my favorite things about this company and this brand, and that we've put together. And it stems from my childhood and growing up. And I was fortunate enough to have an amazing mother who is someone that I really look up to. She's one of the biggest heroes in my life. And she was such a giver and showed so much love through charity and service. And it's actually what she does right now for a living. But back up a little bit, when I was growing up, I came from a family of doctors, and we, anytime I was sick, my parents would always hand me like a prescription pill, amoxicillin, and we didn't have the best eating habits. We didn't, didn't know about supplementation. And so I was always, the same question kind of came in my head: why are we the ones that are sick the most, and when we're the doctors? And at 14 years old, my father ended up going on disability, and he wasn't able to provide for the family anymore. And my mom, I remember this question so well. And I asked my mom why she was going back to college. She had to do a 4-year degree in 2.5 years because she planned out how much money she had in savings, and when that money would run out, she'd have to have a job. And so she says this to me, and I never forget it. She says, "I believe that if I'm making money, I should be doing something to help people." And I remember being the youngest of 6 kids, watching the financial struggles we had. And one of my biggest kind of people I looked up in that day was Mark Cuban. I loved Mark Cuban back then, and a serial entrepreneur. And actually I was like, I want to be like Mark. I want to be a serial entrepreneur, own an NBA team. I had all these big dreams, right? And so I decided I was to be a serial entrepreneur. And at age 17, I set out and started my first business. And I was very fortunate to make quite a bit of money from the time I was 17 to 22 years old. And one of the biggest reasons I made so much money is I was driven by money, and I was doing it for the wrong reasons. But the reason that I was driven by money is because I sat there and thought, and when I first went out into business, I didn't have connections, I didn't have money, and everyone, I'm like, why no one took me serious? And I'm like, everyone's not taking me serious in business, and I want to be this serial entrepreneur, this big time guy, and so I realized that as soon as I started making money, that people would take me serious. So I started making all this money, and the best thing that happened to me is the real estate bubble hit, and overnight everything's gone pretty much. And I'm having this whole moment of self-reflection, and here now my mom, she's over Utah Community Action for the state of Utah, over the homeless for the state of Utah. And I was just getting into greens and supplementation for the first time in my life, and loved juicing, and watched the Netflix series called The Gershon Theory that talks about the Russian scientists who invented juicing. You eat an apple, you absorb 30% of the nutrients. I take that same apple and I juice, I get over 95%. And so 3 times more effective. Well, in the Gershon theory, it talks about if you drink 8 16-ounce glasses of green juice a day and don't eat any food, that you can basically reverse, or as they say, cure disease and illnesses. And they have 20,000 plus documented cases. They still have a clinic in Tijuana, Mexico, that people still go to. And they do all these treatments. In fact, one of my friends was just there last week. Dr. Z, who was actually in this company, he was there going through a treatment. And it's pretty amazing what they do, and what, just giving your body the proper nutrients, how your bodies can heal itself. Well, my dad, October 4th or 5th or something, he gets diagnosed with cancer. He's given 6 months to live. And the last, 8 years of his life, he's basically bedridden 3, 4, 5 days a week. He doesn't get out of bed, and just watched him suffer. And so I walk into my family of doctors. They're going to start chemo and radiation. I say, hey, I got this great idea. Let's do this green juicing. Let's put that on the Gershon theory. And, they said, thanks, we'll look into it. And they started with chemo and radiation. And I just want to make this disclaimer that I'm not saying that green juicing would have saved my dad's life, or, even prolonged it. We don't know. But it was pretty amazing, all the studies and stuff that the Gershon theory shows. And 2.5 weeks later, though, my dad didn't make it 6 months. He made it till Halloween night, 2.5 weeks later, and I lost my father. And just watching and thinking through this whole moment, I'm having this huge self-reflection of, what did I do with all the money I had? I just lost my dad, and watched him struggle for so long in his life. And so somewhere along the way, when I was studying, and I've always been a facts person. So when I was studying, like, what does kale have in it and all the benefits of spinach and stuff, I came across an ingredient called Z-Lite. Z-Lite removes heavy metals and toxins out of the body within 7 hours through the urinary tract system. And after I lost my dad, I was like looking at this Z-Lite stuff, and I ended up coming across a study that talked about cancer and had amazing benefits with people with cancer. So I'm like, here's my sign. I'm going to go formulate a Z-Lite supplement and go share it with the world and save millions of lives. And I did that. At age 22, I went out and formulated my first supplement, hired a team of doctors and scientists, because I was like, I got to get some credibility. And so I'm going to have to go hire some doctors or scientists who can, endorse me, and I can actually do some studies so people take it serious, this product. How can I differentiate it from other products out there? So I went with the science. Fast forward, I got so passionate about health and wellness supplements because there's something really amazing. When I first made that first product, I made it to change lives. I knew I would make money, but I wasn't worried about the money. I just lost my father. So ever since then, when you're able to hand somebody a product that is truly done for the right reasons, sourced with the proper material, the proper ingredients, sourced from all around the world, and you give that product to someone, and you can watch the quality of their life be elevated because it's something you were behind, that gave me significance, and it gave me purpose and meaning that I couldn't get with money. And it's a growing passion every single day. And so how did Aluva come about? How did we get here? Well, I was fortunate enough to have some big financial success about 7 years ago. And through that, we were able to fund and bring a lot of amazing technologies and things to the world. And COVID hit. And I was busy as can be. I owned 30-something companies, had tens of millions of dollars, over 100 million out there investments and stuff like that, and busy as can be. And what happened is people became more aware of their health than ever before. People needed extra income more than ever before. And And as I watched kind of what was going on within my own family and circles and friends, I wanted to help them. And people kept coming to me asking to borrow money, and I hate borrowing money to people. I just rather give it to them. It seems to hurt relationships. And so I went out to the network marketing industry, which I love. I grew up in Utah, and obviously, you can drive down I-15 and see all these MLM companies. And I've been a distributor. I've been a master distributor. I've been a co-master distributor. And I decided to go find a company just to share with my family and friends. So they would stop asking me about money, and I'd find them a good quality products that could help with people with their health. And the question always came back, I could do it better. And I just felt such a driving, fire inside me saying, I got to go do Aluva. And I'm so grateful that I did. It was the best decision I've ever made in my life. And I had to give up a lot of opportunities and things to do this. But I really believe and know that we're changing lives every day. And going back to that love and the culture and the purpose, and my mom, and just wanting to make a difference in the world every single day, this culture and this company does that. But one of the things that I saw that I felt like in the industry was kind of happening is I felt like there was a diversity starting to happen. You had, with these people trying to go to these crypto companies and people in the old traditional MLMs, then people trying to work two deals at once. One lady's working a beauty company, but then she's working a leggings company because they go hand in hand. But the problem is it's so hard to build one company successful. So I kept thinking in my head, why doesn't someone just come out with a company that has the best of every vertical and, the best of multiple verticals, like 4, 5, 6 verticals, not 1,000 products in the company, but have 5, 6, 10 in each vertical that are truly amazing, of the highest quality, backed by real science, with real investment and money behind them, proving that they are the best in the industry, and you can't get them elsewhere. And that's why on this page, you'll see a lot of these products that you're used to. That's what we want to create in Aluva, but we want to make them better than what's on this picture. We want to have the best of every product. We want to have the best health and wellness, best fashion, sourced from the best places, the best Ox experience. We're going through the greatest financial shift that we will ever be a part of in our lifetime. And it's happening right in front of us. And Ox gives you the opportunity to learn and educate and be ahead of that. Beauty. I love what we're doing with the beauty, and I'll share a little bit about that here in a minute. But I want to talk to you about our greens product. When we launched Aluva, we knew we would have amazing products, but I never knew that we would be able to do something so amazing as what we've done with our greens. And it's amazing because this product really does change lives. And if you see on the name, it's called Life Greens. And the reason it's called Life Greens, it's the one product you should take every day for the rest of your life. In fact, ever since I started green juicing when I was 22 years old, I've tried to formulate a greens product. First one I brought to market is this one, and I've tried many times. But 9 out of 10 people have a leaky gut. What is a leaky gut? Bloated, brain fog, digestive problems, lack of energy, sluggish, skin problems, headaches, fatigue. I mean, you see all those at the bottom. The list goes on and on. We just put a few of them up there. But the reason is everything stems from our gut. Everything we eat, everything we drink goes in there. Well, a leaky gut is just basically an inflamed digestive tract, digestive system. And when your gut is inflamed, it can't absorb the foods you eat that well. It can't absorb the products you take, regardless of whether it's Aluva or something else. It just doesn't absorb it as well, and it's inflamed. And it causes all these different things. Well, we are fortunate enough to be able to have the best pre, post, and probiotic in the world in our products. And it is proven through science, 10 years of science, thousands of articles, studies. I mean, there's so much study on this that we can fix a leaky gut within 14 days. When you fix that gut, then we're able to heal the body from the inside out. Now your body can absorb the maximum nutrients, and it can do what I believe God created our bodies to do, and it's heal themselves. And so this greens product, is a life changer. And when you pair it with some of our other products, it really can do wonders for you. But the next product I want to talk to you guys about is our Pulse. When we created the Pulse, we had another energy product called Ignite, which is truly amazing. But I feel like in the world that we live in today, people want that ready to drink in RTD, and just the fast-paced lifestyle, a lot of the things, fast-paced lifestyle we all live. How nice is just to crack open a can and be on the go and drink it. Well, fortunately, we were able to find an ingredient that is proven to reduce body fat loss by 40% just by drinking this. How it does it is it actually takes, sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Um, it actually takes the fat in your body and it converts it to ATP, the natural energy. And it does that for up to 12 hours. It puts your body in a state of ketosis. And so to be able to have that natural energy for 12 sustained hours and be able to lose fat, and let's be honest, we all want to lose a little bit more fat. So truly amazing product, good, clean, healthy energy. The next product I want to talk to you about is truly a special one. And when you pair, these with each other, everything just works better when it's together. But our K2O is our hydration product. And it is not only the best hydration products, the highest quality source ingredients, 13 essential amino acids that your body needs for optimal performance. But what it has is it has an ingredient in there that is actually proven through human clinical studies to decalcify the plaque off our arteries and help the blood circulate through the body more, which gives you more cardiac output. So you have better performance in the gym. You're going to have, less fatigue, better recoveries, and so on. But what that does is it actually is proven to reduce heart disease and heart risk by up to 50% in 90 days. 50%. If you actually drink a K2O right now, you would reduce the chance of heart risk by 9% instantly. So when you look at what is the fastest growing disease or problem in the world right now, and it's heart disease. And so being able to have a product clinically proven to help reduce the risk of heart problems is truly amazing. So the next product I want to talk about is our testimonials. But we have obviously some amazing testimonials in this company. And I'm so grateful for all the people that share, because this is what drives me, is being able to look at these and know that we're changing lives every day. And these are all real testimonials, people having these amazing life transformations. But I wanted to bring on someone to share a little testimonial with us and share a little bit about her experience on the products. But first, I just want to say to her, her husband a few months ago recently went on, got deployed. And just want to thank him for his service and her for being here and showing up and also being willing to get on and share a testimony. Danielle Spoon, will you come on and share your testimonial with us?
Yes, I will, if my mic is unmuted. Thank you so very much. That means a lot. He will be back in November, and we have 3 boys, and it's wild over here.
I can only imagine.
Well, this is me. I don't really care for the first picture, of course, but who does enjoy their before picture, right? So the crazy part about these pictures is this is only like 5.6 pounds. And I had somebody like being like, oh, well, 5 pounds is nothing. But if you look at these pictures, inches is everything. And I love taking before and after pictures because it really shows you what our products are doing. And the cool part about this is it's not cool that I hurt my leg, but I did hurt my leg, and I haven't been able to work out for about 3 or 4 weeks now. And I still have results like this. That means our products are working. I've been able to eat what I want to an extent, with a little bit of portion control, lots of water, adding protein, doing the usual things. But I think it's really awesome that I'm not having to be in the gym every day. I'm not having to eat a perfect diet. I'm not having to do like all the things in order to make this happen. Our products are killing it over here. So for me, I don't care about the scale. Throw away the scale. Inches is everything. I wish that I had taken, measurements beforehand, but I did not. But these products are like rapidly changing my life, and I love it.
That's so awesome. That picture is amazing. What products are you on? What products do you take, just for everyone?
I start first thing in the morning with Burn, which is one of my favorites. I love that it tastes like green tea and it doesn't taste like a nasty vitamin pill. So that's the best. But I start with that. 45 minutes later, I do our delicious greens. You will not find a better greens supplement anywhere. Not taste, not quality. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I double it during the day just because I love it so much. And then I'll do Ignite when I need it, which I do need it as a mom of 3, but sometimes I just forget. And then Pulse is like my everyday, all the time. I can't go without that one either. It's delicious. I love it. And I love the fact that you can lose 40% extra and burning that fat every single day when you drink Pulse. So who doesn't want to do that, right?
No, that's awesome. I'll be honest with you too. I double up on the greens. I take one morning and one night. Sometimes I'll throw a third one in. So
Hey,
I love it. It's
why
amazing.
not? It is. And I love the fact that it tastes delicious. I told my mom about it this past weekend and she was like, that sounds terrible. And I was like, no, you need to try it.
I say that to everybody too. Well, thanks so much for being on and sharing your testimony. That's amazing. We appreciate you.
And I've tried everything. It's like I left a company that I was super passionate about. I was, I've gone through massive amounts of different pills, patches, with trying the new thing, trying to come in at the very beginning of something, trying to come in on something that was 30 years old. I just couldn't find it. And then I finally trusted my friend, and it was like my life, my eyes opened up again. The cloud of darkness that was hanging over my shoulders lifted. It was, I was falling asleep in the car, just to be honest with you, driving 3 kids to and from school and to sports and everything. I don't do that anymore. I think that's awesome. I couldn't lose weight. Like, I could not lose weight. And if I looked at fries, I gained weight, And so in order to get to where I am now, trusting a friend to do Aluva, I am so thankful I said yes to this, because I wouldn't have all this energy. I wouldn't be able to lose all these inches. I wouldn't be back to my happy, wonderful mom self. I'd still be cranky, tired, all of these things that I didn't want to be, that I was trying to get out of. And then I finally found it. All right, here.
Well, we are glad that you're here. We appreciate you sharing tonight. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me on.
Well, amazing. I love those testimonials. Thank you again for sharing. But I want to chat a little bit about our fashion. Rachel Domingo, one of the things that I really love about our fashion line is the passion and love that goes into it. Rachel Domingo, I was fortunate to meet at another company. I was a master distributor. She was the head of fashion there, head designer. And the thing that most impresses me is how much attention to detail that she puts into her designs, into the clothing, and how much she cares about the distributors and people loving her clothes. And when I started Aluva, we launched Health and Wellness. We were always going to have multiple verticals. And Rachel called me actually and said, hey, are you going to put a fashion line in Aluva? And I said, yeah, eventually. She said, let's go right now. Let's do it. And she just loves this industry and she loves the passion. But know that we will truly have the most amazing clothes, fashion, athleisure wear as we continue to evolve and grow this, that is sourced, green initiative, designed with passion and purpose. She literally sits there and checks the stitching on the clothing. She measures it out all the time. And she just constantly is trying to find ways to tweak and enhance it. And I'm really excited about what's coming, that I think we're going to share that tomorrow on the State of the Aluva call with the fashion. But next, let's talk a little bit about the Love Regenerative Skincare set. 13 years ago, I was passionate about health and wellness, and it's just growing thing. And I come across stem cells. And when you learn about the quality of stem cells and the purpose of stem cells and what it can do in your body, from regenerating that tissue, the cells, it's truly amazing. I believe it's going to be something that will truly bless and change so many people's lives. And I've already seen it. But 13 years ago, when I got into it, I started working with doctors and scientists, and some of the doctor scientists that we had. And we even had Dr. John Lakey at UC Irvine University, who did a bunch of studies. And we had, other doctors and scientists we worked with. And one of the amazing things about stem cells, through all the research we found out, is basically what a stem cell will do is it will actually go to your cells and tell your cells to regrow into the tissue. We have cells all over, right? And so one of the problems with stem cells is some people don't like, and the FDA doesn't love, that they are human derived. And so when I met our scientist and chemist, who is such a smart guy, he has a clinic in China, he has one in Germany, he has one in California, and he just has been studying exosomes for the exosome is the growth factor inside a stem cell, for those that don't know. But when he was studying exosomes, he found out they actually, all these research studies, he found out that plant-based exosomes are actually operate the same to humans exosomes. And so I'm so grateful we met him, because his being able to grow and produce the best exosomes to put into our products and actually be able to bond that exosome with like a hyaluronic acid or other ingredients, so we can tell it to go to the face, to the skin, and say the cells, regrow, supercharge them. And we're able to do that. We can create the best anti-aging product in the market through our stem cells. And with our beauty products, we can do some amazing things. We even have, shampoo and conditioner and things we're coming out with down the road that actually regrow your hair. It actually regrows your natural hair color, so we'll get rid of gray hairs. And it just is so amazing, all the things we can do with these exosomes and peptides. So truly, I believe we have some amazing skincare that is really going to bring you back to your youthful youth. And now I want to chat with you guys just briefly about the Ox experience. I'm going to pass it over to Casey Carter. But on this Ox experience, I was fortunate enough to make some money in the crypto space, in this Web3 space. We're going through this huge shift right now in Web3, and the biggest financial shift. And fortunately, I was able to be a little bit on the front end of it and be financially blessed. But I want people to be a part of it. I want our Aluva family to be a part of this. Because even if you don't want to be a part of it, or or understand cryptos and Web3 and the things that are happening, it's already changing. The whole world's changing. You're going to be forced to go this way. A lot of you guys don't know that Zelle is actually has blockchain technology. And so how many of us have used Zelle? We all use Zelle. So in Ox, you're going to be able to educate yourself, not only on this Web3, but you're also going to be able to, we're going to put stuff in there about learning about self-love, about mindset 101, network marketing 101, all these things. So it'll be a university that gives you amazing information and guidance in this space. But also we have some financial tools that are truly amazing, where you can actually set yourself up for retirement, for long-term wealth, where you can actually let your money work for you. And I'm excited where this is going. And I know this is going to bless a lot of people's lives, just like everything else. But on all of these verticals, the one thing I want to say is that, Casey Carter actually sat down with me one day right when he first come in. He said, "Are you going to change the products?" And most companies, most distributors don't say, they don't want the company to change the products, because a lot of times companies will change it for the worse. And he sat down with me and I said, "Absolutely, we're going to change the products. And I hope we're going to change them often and a lot." And he kind of was taken back, and I was like, because we want to change them for the right reasons. There's so many new technologies and things coming out. If we want to have the best products tomorrow, then we got to focus on making changes today and always being ahead of that curve. And so every one of these verticals, we're constantly trying to find ways to enhance. I have such an amazing corporate team, and I'm so blessed that they all said yes to be here, and their belief in Aluva, because we're able to bring together so many amazing things and verticals all at once. And it's been a huge lift, but I really believe that we are reshaping and redefining the industry. We're going to be the next big company in this space. And it's leaders like, Casey Carter and so many of you in this company that said yes and the belief in it. But next, I want to bring up Casey Carter, who has become one of my best friends and dear friends. And I think we talk 10 times a day. I actually call him Dad, and I call his wife Mom. But that's one of my favorite things in this industry, is being able to build a relationship. So Casey is a rock star in the industry. He's had massive success, and thankfully he said yes to be here at Aluva, kind of on unintentionally didn't want to be here, wasn't looking, and thankfully he happens to like our products a little bit. So Casey Carter, over to you. Thanks so much for having me on.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys, go to the chat right now. Give Gavin some love. Tell him how you feel. Like, this is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Gavin. We appreciate you and everything that you do for all of us. And if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have what it is that we have. So thank you very much. You guys, like, what is happening? Is it okay if I talk about money a little bit? Because we are part of a network marketing business. So can you make money? Absolutely. But just like Kristen said in the beginning, it's a network marketing company. Okay. You can come into Aluva and make a ton of money, or you can make nothing. Nothing. It is strictly due to the fact of your efforts. Okay, so just I love this, and there's so many different types of compensation plans. All right, there is binary, unilevel, hybrids, all kinds of different things. Let me just tell you the type of comp plan that we have. It's called a unilevel. Now, here's the thing. Most unilevels only pay 8 levels deep or 9 levels, and the deepest I've ever seen is 10 level unilevel, right? And you can build that as wide as you want. But I'm going to tell you this. Gavin did not create Aluva to make more money. In fact, let me just talk a little bit about Gavin, because he doesn't like to talk about himself very much. His huge financial success he had, about 7 years ago. You guys, we're talking in the tunes of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. He didn't have to work the rest of his life if he doesn't want to. Okay. He invested his money very, very smart. So he didn't want to create Aluva to make more money. He wanted to create Aluva, like he said, to create value in an industry that's so beautiful when it's done right. So our unilevel pays infinity. Yes, every leg, infinity levels deep. Like, that is absolutely amazing. But I'm going to show you just a couple things, literally just a couple of bonuses that our amazing comp plan has, okay? But one thing that is really cool, most comp plans out there actually have what's called like a fast start or a VIP or something to hurry up and run and get, okay? And if you hit the bonus, great. If you don't, too bad. And what I love about this is Gavin created a bonus for this single purpose. And if everybody just focuses on this one bonus, it'll automatically take you to the top rank of the comp plan. Now, this bonus that I'm about to show you is not based on personal enrollments. This includes placement, people being placed under you. The bonus I'm referring to is the Aluva bonus, okay? The 3x3, the Love Club. Find 3, help 3, get 3. That's it. And once you hit this bonus, okay, he's going to pay you $135, but not once. He's going to pay you every single month thereafter. Now, as you can see on the screen right now, it's a progression. So your first month, you get $50. Second month, $75. Third month, $135. Ironically, the $135 is the minimum personal volume required to be active for commissions. So he wanted to design this to pretty much take away you have the money to buy the product now to be active. Now, what's coming, you guys are going to have to tune in to tomorrow. Absolutely amazing. Okay. The referral program, not only to get your product for free, but to be personally qualified for commissions. So then this 135 is just extra. But here's the cool thing. If you hit this bonus, your very first month, you bypass the progression. Okay. You become what's called an Aluva achiever. All right. Now, what I love about this bonus right here, when I said just focus on helping everybody else achieve this, your organization will just start to duplicate. Look at that. I mean, it literally will take a life of its own. Find 3, help 3, get 3. I absolutely love that. So the next thing I want to talk about, we have daily pay, weekly pay, monthly pay, the Aluva bonus, check match. Now, here's the funny thing about our check match, okay? Most check matches in companies, it's just based on one portion of somebody's paycheck. Gavin wanted to give a check match on their entire paycheck. So all of your personal enrollments, you get a check match based on their entire bonus, their entire paycheck, not just a portion. And again, we have infinity level, the unilevel. Our unilevel does pay 10 levels, but then infinity after that. Imagine that. So I absolutely love it. It's a rewards plan that just is unlike anything I've ever seen. And yes, we have a car program, our luxury auto bonus. You hit the A6 rank 2 consecutive months, go pick yourself out, black, white, or silver, BMW, Cadillac, Mercedes, Land Rover, Tesla, Chevy Corvette, GMC Denali, Audi even. And what's going to happen is Gavin's going to pay you $900 on the 5th of every single month. But if you opt out, he's still going to pay you $350 a month. And then when you hit the top rank of the company, you can go pick yourself out a super luxurious like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Rolls Royce, Bentley, anything of that caliber. Doesn't matter the color and doesn't matter the year. I absolutely love this. So the next thing, rank break bonuses that we've got running until June. Who knows what's going to happen after June, but until June. But here's the cool thing about our rank break bonuses. Most companies, look, I'm gonna just do this for you. I want you to look at me, okay? Most companies, they'll do these rank break bonuses, and then you hit it. You get an email, congratulations. Oh, but by the way, you don't get all of it. We're just going to give you a portion every single month for the next 10, 12 months. Oh, and by the way, you got to bring in this many new people every single month. You guys, that's like a trap, seriously. But what Gavin's doing, he's going to pay the bonus in full on the 15th of the following month. He's literally putting the entire amount in your credit wallet. Like, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So there's no gotchas on that. I absolutely love it. There's so many different packs to start with. I'm actually not going to go into all of the different packs. The only thing I'm going to tell you is the same thing I tell anybody that I'm personally talking to. If you're going to actually take this serious and treat it like a business and not a hobby, nothing wrong with treating it like a hobby. Don't hear what I'm not saying, okay? But if you want to take this serious, get the Power 1000 pack. Here's why. Okay. You get all of the products plus like a shaker bottle. But here's the cool thing. You get $750 of product credits. You can take those product credits and send them to people, or you can buy your skincare, clothing, like literally buy the skincare and clothing. That's amazing. But you get paid. You get overranked to the A4 plus an infinity. So you're going to get paid on every single order that comes in while you're climbing the ranks. No money is left on the table. I love that. Absolutely love that. Now, let's just talk real for a second, okay? You heard in the very beginning from Kristen, in the middle of Aluva is love, and in the middle of love is you. Listen, y'all, we are very, very centered around helping you love yourself unconditionally. Okay, we put conditions on self-love way too much, right? When I fit in these jeans, when I have a bigger house or better furniture, when I have a better car, like, you guys, you should not have any conditions on self-love. You should be loving yourself unconditionally, and we help you through that. Not just the experience or the AUX program that Gavin was talking about, but the first day of every single month. What we do is we give back to our communities, all of us, in all of our respective cities and countries, okay? We give back to our community. Y'all, we have donated blood. We've handed out water bottles to the homeless in the summer, back to school backpacks, winter coats for kids, single parent awareness month. There's so many different things. This month is all about autism awareness. That hits home for myself and my wife as our almost 20-year-old is recovering from autism. Thank you, Mr. Philip LeBlanc, and thank you so much for your service. Philip LeBlanc is also a Marine like, I can't say a Marine like no other. They're all the same. They're absolutely all amazing. So thank you so much, Philip. I appreciate you. In fact, it's because of Philip that I learned to stop saying my son has autism and to say he's recovering from autism. I absolutely love it, and I appreciate him for that so much. That is the biggest part. In fact, if you look at the top left-hand corner of that graphic, Genshai, we've partnered with Genshai. In fact, I need to get rid of this again. I love you guys. Look, I carry my Genshai coin around with me everywhere I go. Okay. Genshai is an ancient transcript. In fact, it's actually even written on the back of the coin. It's an ancient transcript that means to never treat anybody in a manner that makes them feel small, including yourself. And the creator of Genshai, his name's Lance Schiffman. Y'all are going to get to meet him. But that's all Lance heard. When he heard that phrase, the only thing that rung in his head is especially yourself. And that's where the Aluva Love Foundation even came about. So we're so thankful for Lance and everything that him and Gareth Dixon bring to the table when it comes to love, that unconditional love. So you can see our leadership team. Gavin Dixon, y'all heard from him. Gina Day is our COO. She's amazing. Philip LeBlanc, y'all just heard me talking about him. Ross Terry. We even have Dr. Franco Taylor that heads up our Health and Science Advisory Board right here. And we've got a board of directors straight from the field. Y'all, when I tell you Aluva listens to the field, trust me, they do. The godmother herself and Dr. Martin ZZ, and then this weird looking dude here. But y'all, I love our team so much. And over the last few years, it's been chaotic. It's been so chaotic. And I even found myself sometimes saying, I just wish I could go back to how it was or how I was. And I want the old me back. Actually, I don't want the old me back. I'm sober now. But I'll tell you something. You've got an opportunity right now, an opportunity of a lifetime to make some lifestyle changes, incorporate this amazing product line into your life, and you get the opportunity to redefine yourself, to create the you've always dreamt of. So, y'all, somebody probably tagged you in this video. If you've never been a part of or felt the products inside of your body, reach out to them. They care about you. They love you. All right. And do you know what? I almost forgot to mention this. Listen, I'm going to get rid of this. Can you tell I love to talk to you directly? Listen, tomorrow night, okay? Tomorrow night we have, if y'all are part of Aluva, tomorrow night we have the State of Aluva call on our influencers page. Make sure you guys go to the Aluva influencers. If you're not a part of the page, get to make sure you're a part of it. Turn your notifications on. It's going to be live streamed on the Aluva influencers page. We have amazing information that they're going to be dropping. We even have some, maybe some talk about some enhancements to some products, some enhancements to a website, maybe even an enhancement to your back office. I don't know. So you guys tune in tomorrow. Can't wait to see you. Hope y'all have an absolutely amazing, blessed evening. And again, my name is Casey and we appreciate you. We love you. God bless y'all. Have an amazing evening.